Hello friends, welcome to another Lissa video. It's so nice out that we decided to step outside to do some videos for you guys. We're right in the middle of nowhere in the forest doing these videos. Nate's gonna do some too, so hope you're enjoying all of these videos. Today's video, I wanna talk about BMR, so the basal metabolic rate, and why I eat over 2,000 calories a day. Welcome. Thank you again for joining me. So basal metabolic rate. Now, the reason I wanted to do this video is because I've had a lot of people asking questions on my Instagram about the BMR. So when you have like a fitness watch or when you're trying to lose weight, a lot of the standard advice is to eat the amount of your BMR. Now, your basal metabolic rate is the bare minimum that you need to perform and maintain life-sustaining functions in your body. So this is your breathing, your heart pumping, the blood running through your body, your digestion, your immunity, your liver, your kidneys, your brain function, your nervous system. All of these functions need calories to function. And that's why I always say make sure you eat enough food, because if you're eating too little, then your body isn't getting enough energy from an outside source. It's going to need to take down some of your fat, which can be good, but we don't want, there's better ways to get rid of your fat than restricting, 100%. But if you are restricting, then your body is going to start using your fat storage and your own muscle mass to help function throughout every day. Now, the basal metabolic rate is determined based off somebody who is not moving. So this is like complete bed rest and after fasting for 12 hours. So there's nothing in the body to digest. So this is the very, very lowest amount of calories possible to sustain life. This is what we need every day to just sustain ourselves. This doesn't include all the talking we do, all the walking we do, our work, hanging around with our kids, all of the chores that we do, driving around and doing everything that we do in our day-to-day lives. It doesn't account for that. So we do need to eat more calories to compensate for that. We don't want to go into a calorie deficit by eating the bare minimum, because we're going to be burning a lot of calories throughout the day. So you are in this like severe deficit, which isn't healthy and isn't sustainable. Your basal metabolic rate will also be dependent on your age, your gender, your genetics, how much activity you do normally, your diet, and even the weather, because if it's too hot or too cold, then your body has to compensate for that by bringing the temperature back to a homeostatic level. So because this is the base rate, this is the lowest possible, I've had people say, well, why don't you eat 1,500 calories? Because that's what we need. Well, that's what we need for the life-sustaining functions in our body. We need more than that to actually function day to day. So that's why I eat around 2,400 calories, because I expend a lot of calories and we need to have that fuel, that energy. If you're restricting down too much, then you're going to get hungry, you're going to get cravings, because the body is just wanting energy. It just needs energy to do basic functions that we do every single day to keep us alive. Very important to make sure that you eat enough every day, eat enough variety, eat enough fruit, get enough hydration, feed the good bacteria that plant fiber that they need to boost your immune system. So if you want to function properly, then I definitely would increase the amount of calories you're eating. For those of you who are scared to increase your amount of calories, just know that if you're increasing, make sure that they're real food and lower fat. We can eat fats, again, as I've mentioned in so many of my videos. We should be eating fat, but we need to eat it in appropriate amounts, which is on the lower side. We don't need to overdo fats. Focus on omega-3 sources like chia and flax, and just make sure you get enough variety. Eat a lot of variety, different foods here and there, and have big salads, eat a lot of fruit, like I said. Make sure that you get those 2,000 calories. If you're having issues, again, make sure you track using an app like Chronometer or something like that so that you can get a good idea of what you're eating. So I just wanted to address that again because I've had a lot of people ask why I don't eat the bare minimum or the BMR. I mean, you could say it's the bare minimum requirement instead of basal metabolic rate, but that's the bare minimum that we need every day just to function. And adults who are eating around 1,500 calories, that's the amount of calories that a 6 to 8-year-old needs, give or take, depending on their activity level, of course. So we do need to eat more. We just need to eat the proper foods, the right foods in the right amounts. So if you want some awesome raw vegan recipes to add to those calories, to give you that energy, the hydration, the fiber, and all that good stuff, we've got ebooks right here. You can click the link here to go grab some ebooks with those awesome recipes. The link for the print versions, which are available off Amazon, is available in the description box below. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Raw Food Romance, on Facebook, Lissa's Raw Food Romance, and on Snapchat, Lissa Raw Vegan. So until the next video, guys, make sure you eat enough and fruit on.